Let's see how it tastes all together. One big bite. Down goes Fraser. Down goes Fraser. Wow, man, that's Alright, you guys, welcome to Ensenada. This is so exciting. We are at the birthplace of the Baja fish taco. So this is a little cool little stand that has been around here. It's a mom and pop shop, and they have the original fish taco, and it is absolutely fire. So this is going to be our first time trying it. Let's take a look at it. It is called Tacos Phoenix, and we're going to show you, man. They batter the fish, they drop it in oil, they got all kinds of toppings. You kind of put your own toppings and seasonings on it. This is absolutely phenomenal. Ensenada, we're going to do some tacos today and do some food tour. Street food finest. So we got the fried fish, fresh fish. What kind of fish is this one? What kind of fish? Is halibut or is it whitefish? So we got fish and shrimp. And then she puts it in the nice batter. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. ¿Cuántos años this stand here?
53.
53. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. All right, guys, we're gonna dive in. Let's try it. Oh, guys, this is so exciting. So you guys saw she took the white fish, some form of halibut, put some fresh batter that they make here from scratch, and then of course you got the corn tortilla that they chop up, and it's nice and hot. Now the cool thing is that they give it to you just like this, so it's up to you what you want to put on the toppings. And let's take a walk through. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little pickled onions. Oh yeah, you gotta squeeze the lime on there. Okay, we'll put that to the side. Okay. Let's put a little salsa fresca on there. And it's not a fish taco unless you have the cabbage with it. So let's put some cabbage on it. And then some of the homemade salt. This is a salsa mixed with a jalapeno habanero mixed with avocado. So you know we got to try some of that. That's absolutely amazing. And then they have some other salsas here, but the secret ingredient is the cream sauce. So we got to put a little bit on there. Look at that. Oh man, that is absolutely fire. And then we're going to put a little bit of their special house seasoning sauce here. This is just the same thing mixture, but it's got a little chipotle seasoning in there. And then when you're done, that's what it should look like. Juicy, loaded, and it's ready for the taste buds. Yeah. All right, guys, as you can see, we got our taco. It's absolutely freaking loaded here. We got the seasonings, we got the spices, we got all their homemade sauces. Let's give this thing a try. Oh my goodness, man. That is absolutely fire. Man, you got the fresh batter, you got the seasoning from the fish that comes in, topped off with that nice spicy avocado cilantro. You got the pico de gallo, the house cream with the chipotle cream on top of it. You cannot go wrong. This is absolutely amazing. As you can see, this place gets really busy, man. It's right around lunchtime now, so everybody's coming in. Sometimes they were saying that the lines can come all the way down this way. So we're right here on the road. But we got here right before they just opened up, so we can get our fix in. But this is absolutely crazy, man. Gorgeous spot, the birthplace of the original fish taco. All right, now we're crossing the street, like I said, right across from Taco Phoenix. Oh, trying not to get run over. They got a little birria spot right here. The birria soda. This is another famous spot. They got some really good soups. They got some birria style tacos. So let's take a look, man, see what it is. What kind of meat is that?
Perdón?
What kind of meat? It's beef?
Sí.
Oh, nice.
Sí.
Awesome. Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna try it. I just want to see how they put it together. I want to try new styles. Is it okay if I record a little bit of your soup? Wow. So it's more like a soup style, huh? Really nice. Here we go. This is absolutely amazing. Birria style. Is it birria style? How do you pronounce it? ¿Cómo se dice? Birria. Birria.
Birria.
So it's like a shredded beef and mixed with the beef broth. Look at that. That's good, man. And ¿cómo se llama, amigo?
Omar.
Omar's our chef. You know, ¿cuántos años here?
Soy trabajador, la birrería tiene 36 años.
Wow, that's amazing. Good chef stuff. Okay, what do I need to add? What is good topping? Put
Repollo.
this one?
Ajá.
Put a little bit of this. All right, that's what we're gonna do.
Cebolla.
Cebolla?
Onion.
Oh, yeah, I love onions.
Cilantro.
Cilantro, okay. This one's cilantro.
Ajá.
Let's try a little cilantro on there. Man, look at this thing. It's looking absolutely amazing. And this is good for the soul too, man. When you're hungry, you've had a long day, a bunch of tacos, seafood. Like I said, Ensenada is not just known for, you know, their seafood. Yes, they do have some of the most amazing seafood spots, but you got to come out here and try some of their newer styles, some of their home-cooked meals, their house specialties. And I need to put a little lemon or no? All right. Omar showed me the way, man. This is really good. And then some, oh, so this one's a hot tostada one. And then fresh corn tortillas. And let's take a look. Wow, this is absolutely amazing, man. Gracias. All right, guys, we got our birria soup here. As you can see, it's absolutely packed. This thing is freshly made. Oh, this reminds me a lot of our beef stew. Our birria meat soup here. Like I said, it's a beef broth, slowly cooked meat. He said it takes about 5 hours for it to simmer. And let's give this thing a try. We'll put some onions in there, some cilantro. I haven't put the hot sauce in there yet. I want to try it just like the way it is. And let's give it a sample. Oh my goodness. That's absolutely amazing. Wow, mucho bueno, man. Me gusta. Wow, that's a lot of flavor. You can taste it afterwards. A lot of times when you're trying like broths or soupy stuff, it kind of like the flavor like goes in and out. But this one, it gets better as you're chewing on it a little bit more. The meat, I swear, you don't even need to chew on it. The meat literally melts in your mouth. Bro, what the heck, man? What is going on? What have I been missing out on? Comment below, man. All my beautiful Mexican people, why you been holding out on this? Ain't nobody been sharing this with me? That is absolutely amazing. Like I said, he toasted up a nice little piece here. It's almost like a tostada. So we're gonna try that one first. You just kind of dip it in this little sauce. Oh yeah. Woo! Okay. Okay, I see what you did there. Kind of like that tortilla chip taste to it, but it doesn't have like a overpowering like salt taste. And then you dip it in here and you get some of that. Oh, look at that juice. I need to get some of that meat in there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just when I think I've tasted it all, you go do something like this and totally redeem yourself. So this is a cheese birria. It's a double style taco. It's got the cheese in it, loaded with the birria meat, and there we go. And the fresh broth. Don't forget about the broth. Freshly brewed broth, man. Wow. You gotta see this. Look at this. It has got the cheese in there. It is slowly roasted. That birria meat, he put some of that broth on it, cooked it in a fresh tortilla. Look at that juices. If it ain't juicing like that, I ain't trying to eat it. I'm telling you that right now. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. Wow. Excuse me. Look at my hands. It's all over me. I don't care. I'm a mess. This is wild. That is absolutely amazing and beautiful, man. It literally just melts in your mouth. The cheese complements it very well. It is loaded with juices. And remember, that's a majority of that is broth. So I don't like oily stuff. I don't like deep fried stuff too much. Even though we just had a fish taco, but it's not oily. It's just a lot of broth, a lot of flavor. And you taste the corn, you taste the amazing cheese. It's a different type of cheese. So it's not like your standard, like extra stringy. It's kind of like that mozzarella cheese. We'll put a little bit of that red hot sauce on it. This is really spicy and good, man. Wow. Man, this is next level right here. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Absolutely wow. Oh my God, that thing will punch you in the mouth. It is very similar to the one I had in Mexico City. It's like a rojo sauce. It's got a really good kick to it. It's not too spicy. The difference between the salsa picantes is that you're not getting that lingering taste of heat like you're eating a fresh jalapeno. This one is more like complements the meat really well, gives it a really good taste and absolutely amazing seasoning. This is amazing. Everything here is made from scratch and is made to order. So you're not going to be sitting here eating anything frozen or out of microwave. Absolutely amazing. Street food never disappoints. Ensenada, wow, man. ¿Cuántos minutos the beef and the broth? Like
5 horas.
5 hours. 5 hours it takes for the meat to marinate in the beautiful broth. It's got a lot of spice, herb, and it's a very slow cook. And like I said, that's the best thing. You want to try the street food because it comes from somebody's home. It comes from somebody's love. And I'm sure that this recipe has been passed on from generations. And you're not going to beat this. You know, restaurants are fun. There's entertainment. But this is where you're going to get the real authentic street food. And you're going to get the nice taste of Ensenada and Baja, Mexico, man. Absolutely amazing. Please come enjoy. Yes. Hola. Yeah, Ensenada.
Soto, Birria Soto. Birria Soto.
Absolutely amazing. Omar. And ¿cómo se llama? Carla. Omar and Carla. Many blessings. In Afghanistan, we say many blessings. Gracias. This is next level right here. Man, is it okay to cry? Have you ever had customer cry before? It's if I cry, it's okay. Okay, I'm still. That's so no from the food so bueno. Man, that is absolutely amazing. They make a fresh juice here. Man, I gotta clean my camera. I got juices and all over it, man. You can't see my tripod, but it's just absolutely soaking wet from all this broth. But this is stand, man. You see, like I said, right around lunchtime here in Ensenada, it is a great vibe. It's amazing people. They've been so hospitable. They've been such great with energy, and that's what it is, man. You guys got to step outside your comfort zone, get into these street foods, try some new styles, try some homemade cooked dishes. You know, like I said, the restaurants and the bars, they are fun, and that's something that you want to experience. That's up to you. But personally, I would eat and save majority of my taste buds for the street foods, because that's where you're gonna get the pure, authentic stuff. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing, man. I love you guys. Keep it going. I got me some radish, baby. As you guys can see, it's the lunchtime rush. So anytime there's a stand where every single seat's taken, people are still standing, eating some food, you better put it on your list. All right, now we're gonna hop back in the car, take a short little drive to the embarcadero where all the ship cruises dock, and it's time to dive into some authentic seafood. Stay tuned for our next video of all the sights and sounds of Ensenada. You gonna take a look at it? What is it? What kind of food is it?
¿Hablan español?
En poquito.
Ok. De este lado, chicos, tenemos los cócteles. Del otro ladito tenemos las tostadas de mariscos. En la parte del medio, el ceviche de pescado.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's super good. Yeah. Which one is that? How you doing? ¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Bien, bien.
Which one is like the most popular one that people like?
So we have tostadas and also cocktails. The cocktail is a campechano, which has everything.
Yeah, probably more like tostada because it sounds
Tostada?
like a bunch of places. Yeah.
Perfect. We have this special one, which has a base of fish ceviche, and then on top a shrimp, octopus, squid, scallop, sea snail, black clam, red clam, everything.
Awesome. Yeah. We're gonna take a look around. Yeah.
Hashtag güeros.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
That looks absolutely amazing. Let me get a little bit around and then we'll try
Yes,
one
of
out.
course. This side is for cocktails, the other side for tostadas and clams.
You got it, man. Thank you so much, guys.
Welcome to
Gonna hear your name right
Welcome to
there.
Mexico. I have the
Yeah.
best seafood of the world for you, my friend.
We're gonna try some of this amazing. This is all their different type of hot sauce that you can add on to it. It's got a little bit of everything, man. Some chipotle, some habanero, and fish sauce. Super cool. And this side is the tostada side. On the other side, they have the cocktails, so you can do the cocktails. They got some crackers to go with it. You can just kind of see the whole setup. Street food at its finest. Just for our viewers, one more time, can you explain what we have here?
Perfect. So this one is tostada guachile. It has raw shrimp, onion, cucumber, avocado, and lime juice, and also chiltepín. Just a little bit, so it's not too spicy.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. We're gonna try it out, yes?
Of course. So
Great stand.
we have our special hot sauce right here. This one is called honeymoon. It has chile habanero, serrano de árbol, lime juice, and olive oil. This one is very good, but really spicy, so be careful.
You know, yeah, we love our spiciness.
You can add it just to lime juice, so you can have a little bit of taste.
Thank you so much. We're gonna try it out, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
of
it.
course.
Thank you, guys.
Crackers, chips, everything right here for you to wrap.
Perfect. Thank you. We're about to try it out. Look at some of the shrimp. It is absolutely loaded with juices. That's all the salt and lime. You can get it spicy, but I decided not to get it spicy first because he's, like he said, he has his own homemade sauce. And we're gonna add that on afterwards, but let's try a little bit of it first. Look at that shrimp, look at that onion, pickled onion, some cucumbers. That thing is absolutely drenched in lime juice, some tahini, and some beautiful, amazing seasoning and spices. Oh my goodness. Look at the avocado there. Wow, the first thing that hits you was the absolute sourness of the lime, and that is, wow, that's a lot of lemon and lime in there. It is cool. Look at this thing drip. You put a little bit on there onto your avocado, back onto the top. Everything is absolutely grated perfectly. The seasoning is amazing. The pickled onions, topped off with that lime, topped off with that fresh shrimp. And it looks like the shrimp is kind of like still kind of raw. But it is put in that lime, and it kind of cooks in that marinated lime and in that vinegar. Okay. That's amazing. All right, guys, so I gave you a little sample of it just with a fork. Now you got to take a bite with that whole tostada. Look at the bottom of this thing. It is absolutely drenched. Let's see how it tastes all together. One big bite. Down goes Fraser. Down goes Fraser. Wow, man, that thing just collapsed on me. There is so much meat. It was all packed in the middle. It's okay, it's not ruined. We still got a spoon, and you can go ahead and scoop it up, and you still can get the same great taste. That is absolutely amazing. I'm such a mess right now. I need to get a hold of myself. But the tostada chip gives it that great crunch. The lime, the tahini, all the cucumbers, the pickled onions, and the lime to top it off. You cannot go wrong. Make sure you swing by this stand. Street food at its finest. Yeah, coming down, like I said, the cruise ship's on that side. So right when you're coming down the very first street, you're gonna cross over and you're gonna be right here, right at that tostada stand. You know, I don't even call it a taco stand. It's more like a tostada stand. It is fresh seafood. We are in Ensenada, so this is what they're known for. It is one of the best seafoods you're gonna have all around the world, man. That lime, that shrimp, the whitefish, the shellfish, everything kind of blended in there, and their special seasoning, homemade salsa. And make sure you stop right away. That's gotta be one of your destinations that you put on your street food. Man, Ensenada street food at its finest. Never ever disappoints. That's cool, man. This is super amazing.
Bueno, mira, hijo, es la...
Viva Mexico, yes.
Ay, 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 qué rico se está.
Yeah. That was our chef, man. He cut it up. Put amazing, hey, props to the chef, man. That was really good. Perfect mixture.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You guys make sure you come, as soon as you come off the cruise ship, cross the street. Don't waste your time eating anywhere else. Make sure this is your first place and get your taste buds right, man. Thank you so much for all your help, amigos. Really, really appreciate it. Man, this embarcadero is absolutely wild. It's a cruise ship destination, so you know there's gonna be tons of energy, lots of food stands, restaurants, a bunch of markets to get some souvenirs. They have a fisherman's market. They have options to hop on a boat and check out the bay and the marina. They have mariachi bands, and the energy is absolutely wild. We're gonna have a separate video of just the sights and sounds of Ensenada. But for now, I need to find me some dessert. Okay, this is an absolute must and a delicate. We have not tried it, but anytime you're in Ensenada, there is churros. We've plenty had those, but these are stuffed churros. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna dive in. Let's see what kind of churros they got. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna try it out here. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 with the caramel. Wow, this is pretty cool. We've never had it before with stuffed. So it comes down right there. That's the flour. Wow. Lightly breaded in there. That's super cool. So the churro's made out of like a flour, or what is it made out of? Dough and flour? Yeah, you can speak Spanish. Yeah, that's super cool, guys. So she's gonna batter it in there for us. Mix it all up. We got some cinnamon, some sugar. Super cool. All right, so now we're doing the stuffing. Look at that. Wow, that's cool. And then it goes back into the oil. Wow, that's super cool.
Sí. Ah, ok, gracias.
Oh my God, look, okay, we just got it fired off the grill, the oil. It is freshly floured. It is loaded with a bunch of cinnamon sugar around it. And look at that caramel, man. It is just packed to the top with that caramel. Man, that thing is dripping. It is extremely hot, gooey. Let me try that caramel first. Woo! That's good, man. Let's go ahead and try this churro wrap, man. Street corner finest. I've had plenty of churros, but I've never had a stuffed one. So let's see what it tastes like. It is very hot, so I want to be careful I don't burn my mouth on the first bite, because people know I've been known for that. See what I mean? Oh my God, that's hot. Really good. You get that fresh dough, the flakiness, the crust, then it comes like gooey dough in the middle. The cinnamon sugar is just loaded, man. It's all over you. Let me open this thing up. Wow. And then it hits you with a bunch of caramel at the end. Just melts right in your mouth. You barely even have to chew. This is next level, man. I do have to say though, these are extremely sugary. They're very sweet, but they are well worth it, man. I don't even know if I can finish this whole thing. I'll be bouncing off the walls. You guys know me, man. Sugar and I do not mix, but you absolutely have to try this. I cannot believe it. That caramel is getting even better in my mouth now. Wow. It literally just melts away. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Stuffed churros, caramel on the side of the embarcadero. Ensenada, man, this is absolutely breathtaking. Let's keep it moving. Like I said, this is a really big ship cruise destination. As you can see, there's a cruise ship already parked in the background. That looks like it is a Carnival cruise. I have been on those Carnival cruises. They're loads of fun, and this is one of the ports that they pull over at. So it's super cool. They got a bunch of markets, and you can kind of cruise around and have fun with everybody out here and just try different levels of street food. It's super awesome, man. Thank you so much for joining me today on City Eats Ensenada. Let me know in the comments below which one of these stands that we visited today was your absolute favorite. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll show the sights and sounds in the historic district of Ensenada, the original Cabrillo Monument, the birthplace of the Margarita, and we will walk around the city center and cultural centers, showing you the first and oldest casino where Al Capone had a hidden tunnel where he would go from bars to bars. Lots of arts and crafts. We'll walk through the fish markets and once again, see the sights and sounds of the Embarcadero.